When we read the Christmas story in the Gospel of Matthew, we meet a man named Joseph, who is engaged to Mary, who is pregnant with Jesus. They have to travel from Bethlehem all the way to Egypt, and Joseph doesn't know exactly what's going on. Mary tells him that an angel appeared to her saying that she was going to have a son, and that this son would be the Son of the Most High. But Joseph, though he didn't fully understand it at the time, had enough faith to trust in God and in the angel's message. And because of his faith, God gave him a dream. A dream told him to take Mary, his wife, and Jesus, their son, and go and live in Egypt. So they traveled to Egypt and stayed there until the death of King Herod. This was to fulfill what the Lord had spoken through the prophet Isaiah, that out of Egypt, Joseph took the young child and his mother by night and returned to the land of Israel. So why is this important for us to know? Because throughout Scripture, we see that when God calls people to do something, sometimes He gives them signs or dreams or visions to make sure that they follow through with what He has asked them to do. And Joseph's faith was so strong and so pure that God gave him this extra assurance that he needed in order to follow God's plan. I think that's an important lesson for all of us, that if we will draw near to God and put our trust in Him, He will give us the faith that we need in order to follow Him. It says here that Joseph, being a just man and not wanting to make Mary a public spectacle, wanted to put her away privately. But when he had been fully assured by the angel in a dream that all would be well, he took Mary, his wife, and the young child Jesus, and did as the angel of the Lord had commanded him. So may I suggest to you that perhaps one of the reasons that Joseph didn't fully understand what was happening was because if he did, he might have tried to do things his own way instead of God's way. Sometimes when we try to figure things out on our own, when we try to use our own reason and logic to understand everything, we miss the opportunity to just have faith and to trust in God. So as we look to Joseph this Christmas season, let us remember that his unwavering faith ensured the safety of Mary and Jesus, and that God will give us the faith that we need in order to follow Him.
If I can do it, so can you. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.